Paul, I know you were pleased, very pleased with the victory at the weekend, but equally I know you're never totally satisfied, are you? So what have you been working on ahead of Wickham at the weekend?
I'd like to come out with something really philosophical now, like think, wow, soccer genius. Nothing really, we just keep trying to reiterate the things that can improve, and we always need to improve, and just trying to help the lads in their moments win games. I mean, we could have, in previous weeks, in their moments when you need to make a save or need to take your chance, they're the difference between winning and losing. The other 99% is very similar. So it's just about that, really, and about, as always, the fundamentals for us, the restarts, the press, and my bugbear a little bit, set pieces. So, just keep going over and over it again.
You mentioned after the game, David McGoldrick and James Collins giving each other the ball for the penalties.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you're big on TikTok or not, but the club put a very nice little video out about their bromance. I just wanted to sort of, along those lines, talk to you about how you manage sort of rivalry and competition within a squad, because everyone needs to get on, but equally everybody wants to play and be successful.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, it is difficult because it's a team sport, but it isn't in equal measure because you're all self-employed, you're all fighting for your own families, your own careers, so it is difficult. You have to try and get harmony within a group. That's why I find recruitment essential, not only about what they can do on the pitch, but what they're like off the pitch, because you have to get the right people at the football club. You have to try and, I think, have a culture of it's about everybody. I try and reiterate it as much as I can. That doesn't mean that people don't have their own personal agendas. I understand that. I'm not an idiot. And in regards to like who takes the penalties, it's normally if you've took the last one and you've scored, you get to keep it. So Colo was on them, and then obviously. And Colo's no different than any other centre forward that he wants to score. So for him to give the ball to Didsy was a bit of a highlight for me, and then obviously vice versa. And I did see the TikTok. I didn't see it. I got shown it. It's probably different. I didn't go like on TikTok. That's not for me. But and I used it in the team meeting yesterday. What day are we on now? Thursday. So I used it in the team meeting Tuesday. Sorry, when we done a debrief for the game, I put it on and turned the music up, which is quite funny. But it's sort of like half tongue-in-cheek and half not, because you want lads to be there for each other. You need people in a team environment to run through brick walls for each other, and that's what they're doing. So we praise that and try and talk about it as much as we can, because that's the way I want the football club to be.
I should say congratulations on your Manager of the Month nomination.
Thank you.
Is that the sort of accolade you're particularly fussed about?
No. Not really. I mean, if you came to my house, there's not anything about football. There was one picture, one shirt, zero. So when I get burgled, which is going to happen the way we live at the moment, no one will think, oh, this is a footballer or a football fan. So I don't collect trophies. I don't keep anything. I'm a mercenary in that respect. I just like to live in the moment. So I don't crave things. But if we were fortunate enough to win it, I don't regard it as, and I know all managers say this, which is true, but it's not really my award, is it? It's for the team's success. I don't score the goals, make the saves. I'm just a little part in the cog. So it's like if we are fortunate enough to win it, then I think it's an award for everyone at the football club. So fair play to them. But there is tough opposition this month, so we'll wait and see.
Do you really not keep anything, or do you keep it but not have it on display? You don't keep it?
No, I don't keep anything. That's awful, isn't it? It is pretty poor. I don't think, my missus hoards everything. She drives me insane. So if I'm one of them as well, my poor kids are going to get 28 of Dad's shirts, 100 trophies. I'm not that guy. I'm not. No, I'm not. So my wife hammers me for being heartless. I used to keep, when I first turned pro, and it was a big deal, I used to keep a program. My dad loved doing all stuff like that. So I've left all that to my mum and dad. They've done clippings and everything, which will be something that gets passed on to me, and I'll have to find somewhere, and the kids will be, oh God, we've got Dad's press cuttings. But no, I don't keep anything. I just like to, like I said, I like to live in the moment, but I should keep things, because my memory is disgusting, absolutely horrendous. So there's only certain things I can remember. Like if you now talk to me about, what about the game this year against so-and-so, I'd be like, oh, give me a couple of minutes. I can remember Port Vale, because of Dobbs's crosses. And apart from that, my memory is very sketchy. So if I did keep things, they'd probably scare me. I'd be like, oh, who won this? I don't remember this. So no, I don't keep any shirts, anything. I'm pretty poor like that. But That's the way I like to be.
Injury-wise, how's everyone looking ahead of the weekend?
Yeah, good. You'd be surprised to know the lads are buzzing. They're playing really well. Harvey's come in the building, which has given the place a boost in a weird way, because they can see how good he is and how much he wants to play, which is great. Training's been really good. Everyone's in a good place. But as I do this with you as Thursday morning, I'm well aware of that. We've got 2 days training ahead of us. But yeah, the lads are good, and they're going to have to be good to beat a Wickham side, because they've been doing really well, especially since Christmas, really. And I've come against Gareth many a time, and they're always very difficult games. So we're going to have to be at our very best to be competitive.